'Twas 1:15 in the office here. Thoughts had become grim and eerie. 'Twas 2 days since I last saw my Emily, and the time became hardly free. The deputy came in without a grin. He had worked around the clock, and he tossed a VHS tape to I. "This is the only thing we got." Deputy said, "Go home and get some rest," as none of us had slept at all. "Is there any chance that she is not dead?" "Boy, she must really be a doll." "I warn you not to watch this at this time, so you could sleep well tonight." "Is Emily alive?" I just asked him. "For now," as he turned off the lights. I went home terrified and very confused. The 2 days had started to become 3, and all we knew was that she was missing. I just wonder, how could it be? I opened the door to our empty house and went straight to the living room. I foolishly ignored the deputy and did not know what to assume. I plugged up the old VHS player and put the VHS tape in. I needed to know what secrets it held, but such secrets held great sin. As the screen turned on, I could barely breathe. From the static came a dark room, and in the dark room were several people, sitting still as if they saw doom. I blinked and looked a bit more carefully. There were 2 ladies and 5 men. They were all sitting in rows, still, very still. There's no thought of how it could end. I leaned in more and gasped at what I saw, as all of their eyes were gouged out. I gasped again, as up in the corner was my Emily. I had urged to shout, but right then and there an alarm went off, and the people were awoken. "Who's that? What's going on?" they all shouted. They were all very outspoken. "Everyone!" a large man in the front yelled. He said, "I don't know about you, but I am blind and I am very scared. Can someone tell me, who are you?" "It's the same for me," said another man. They all realized what had happened. The first man said, "So y'all didn't do this?" Now I just wanted it to end. The man said, "We need to work together in order to get out of here." Another man stood up, agitated. He exclaimed, "Now just wait right here. How do we know you didn't do all this?" He began to stagger to him. First man said, "You just gotta take my word. Our chances with you are quite grim." Thus a fight broke out between the 2 men. There were fists, kicks, and hits galore. The disapprover got the upper hand, and soon after, there came the gore. As the disapprover's head exploded, a bomb planted on the inside. They all gasped and fumbled to feel what happened. The disapprover has just died. The other woman had just felt his brains, and she screamed hysterically, "Get away from me! Get away from me!" She screamed horrifically. Thus the whole room turned into chaos as her head exploded as well. There were shouts, "Who has a gun? Let us out!" The whole room had turned into hell. I could not believe what was going on, and then my phone started to ring, as it was the deputy on the line, and my head started to sting. He told me they found out where they were. I ran away out to my car. They too were on their way. I was closer. I soon saw the building, door ajar. I stopped and cringed at what I would soon see, but first asked the deputy. "I saw the tape. Is Emily alive?" "At the end of it, she still is." I sighed in relief, but something was there. A question that was not answered. It was, when was the videotape made? Screw it, I thought, being lured. I entered the deep, dark, empty building. In the center was a large cage, one end open, with plastic partitions. Stepping forward, I thus engaged. I soon saw a silhouette through the wall, and I immediately knew. Through the wall was Emily, waving through. I then stepped up and walked through. The place reeked with flies, swarming everywhere. Everyone in front were all dead. I turned around and saw Emily stuck, green against the wall. That I dread.